What's going on, guys? Welcome to a new video where today we are talking about my 3-month anniversary at Walmart. Now, apologies for the lighting. I'm actually facing a window because I wanted to film this in a different location, so don't mind the lighting. I wanted to kind of start by acknowledging the realization that I have now been at Walmart for 3 months, and it's kind of weird because it doesn't really feel like it's actually been 3 months. It actually feels like it's been less than 3 months, and it's been kind of a roller coaster over the past 3 months. Just as a refresher for those who don't normally follow my channel or don't really pay attention to anything that I post, I am a Walmart associate. I work as a AP customer host at my local Walmart, and it is an interesting job, for the lack of a better term. And the reason I say that is because there are highs and lows when it comes to being a customer host, and there are highs and lows when working in a retail environment. And so far, I mean, being back at Walmart is still kind of a surreal feeling because it feels like I almost never left. And if you haven't been following me over the past couple of years, you wouldn't know that I was previously a Walmart associate at another store in my area. I was actually a maintenance. I worked as a maintenance associate at the previous store in my area, and I left because ultimately I couldn't find the shift that I was looking for, and I was working overnights, and I got to a point where I just couldn't deal with the stress. I couldn't deal with the fact that I felt tired and exhausted, and I just wanted out. So when I came back to Walmart, it almost felt like I never left. So I wanted to kind of briefly go over a couple of things before I wrap up this video. Number one, I still firmly believe that Walmart is a good company to work for. And the reason I say that is, despite all of its flaws, it is a stable job. It is a good paying job in most respects, depending on what position you actually end up choosing. Now, with all of that said, you still have to go through the hiring process, and there are expectations and things that you have to meet before being hired on as a Walmart associate. Now, I will preface this by saying I am not a official representative of Walmart Stores Incorporated, so I cannot speak on the behalf of Walmart in terms of the hiring process, because what goes on at your local store may be a little bit different than what goes on at my store. But the general consensus is, as long as you have good work history, as long as you have good work ethic, as long as you have a pretty decent criminal background if you're applying for a position that requires you to go through a background check, and as long as you are able to pass a drug test if your position actually requires it, then you really should have no issue getting a position. Again, I can't speak for every store. I can't speak for every um, personnel person that works within the company. But generally speaking, you have an open mind, you have a great attitude, you have a great personality. You really shouldn't have any issues getting a position. Experience goes a long way, but it's not necessarily a deal breaker. Anyway, that's really all I have for today, folks. I'll see you guys next time.